What's good, black folks? This is your brother Mad Black, the most dangerous and the most toxic black man on the internet, and I am black up in your face again with some more pro-black commentary. This is just some advice to all my people out there, and this should be a short video, so you don't have to worry about being here too long. But don't waste your time arguing with these white bigots and their little buck dancing bootlicking minions about what was on the Sonya Massie tape. So we all know that Sonya Massie was murdered by this demonic cop, and there's videotape of it out there based on the police's cameras that caught it. And there are people out there basically trying to debate and make it seem as if it's Sonya Massie's fault for getting shot and getting killed by the police. And I would say, like I said, don't waste your time, don't waste your energy, don't waste your emotions arguing with these folks. It really doesn't matter what's on the tape. They're going to justify her murder no matter whatever whatever little conundrums or twists and turns they can take. They'll do that in order to justify this woman's murder. They don't care that she got shot in the face. They don't care that it was a cop. They'll do whatever they can to just justify the murder of a black person. Okay? So let me just say this. As someone who's a little bit older, I'm middle-aged now. I'm old enough to remember when events like this would happen and it wasn't caught on camera. And people said, like, as soon as we get this stuff on camera, things are going to change, right? If we get these racial killings on camera, things will change, and we'll be able to see these guys as guilty for what they did to black people. The truth of the matter is, once the whole incident with Rodney King was on camera, where he's getting damn near beat to death by these police officers, and those cops were found not guilty, that just shows you that, they don't care what's on camera. They'll still pull I'm white and I say so, and just change the laws and go on and uphold white supremacy, because that's what it's all about. And in fact, they get off on it more if it's a situation where it's apparent that these demons did you wrong, or these demons killed you on purpose, and they can help those demons get away with it. They get off on that. So the whole idea of you arguing back and forth with them and saying, well, she didn't throw the pot at them, or she, the boiling hot water was going to fly at them, whatever, that's a moot point. It doesn't matter if she actually did throw it or not. That's still not an excuse for them to shoot her in the face. All right? They were far enough away where they could have avoided killing her. Because we've all seen video footage out there of white people acting a damn fool and assaulting the police, and none of them get shot. Okay? We all saw a video of that DA, New York District Attorney, running up inside her house and cursing out the cop. At no point did he pull his gun on her and kill her. And she was being extremely hostile, cursing him out and everything else, and saying she didn't have to follow the rules, going in her car, in her purse, walking in and out of her house. At no time did he pull his weapon out and murder that woman. All right? So this whole nonsense about, she threw something at him. They had two guns pointed at the woman and told her to drop the pot. She dropped the pot, and the cops started dumping on her and shooting her in the face. All right? So it doesn't matter. Like I said, you're trying to debate a bunch of savages who don't see you as human anyway, right? These people don't see you as human. And, the Negroes that advocate for this type of stuff, they're just going to go ahead and say whatever their master says. They're just going to regurgitate whatever their master says, right? They don't care that it's a person that somewhat looks like them. As long as they uphold white supremacy and uphold their master and get their little butter biscuits at the end of the month, that's all they care about too. All right? So don't be wasting time arguing with people like Candace Owens or what's that dickhead's name? Brandon Tatum. He's also out there saying it was a justified shooting. He does that all the time. That's basically what he's paid to do. Okay, he's paid by these conservative foundations to get out there and trash black people and make it seem as if, you know, it's justified in killing black people. That's like literally his entire shtick. That's what he does. So you can't be surprised when, you know, a piece of trash like him, a bottom feeder, actually gets out there and does what he's supposed to be doing, what he's paid to do. Okay? So, you know, once again, don't waste your emotions on this and don't get too frustrated with these folks. They're going to lie, they're going to make up stories. And I've seen a bunch of white people on social media already justifying this woman's murder. You know, it never fails, you know, because this happened. The same thing happened when Eric Gardner was choked to death. We sat there and watched it on camera, watched him say he can't breathe, and they lied and said, well, maybe he had a heart attack. You know, like we didn't see what we just saw. They did the same thing with George Floyd. He had a knee on his neck. They try to say, well, he was high on fentanyl. You know, they always lie about these things. But when we can clearly see what's going on, when we can clearly see what causes the death of these people, and even after that, people were making fun of George Floyd and stuff, and saying, you know, I can breathe, or, you know, a knee doesn't kill you, or whatever. They're doing like the George Floyd challenge and stuff like that. So these people are callous. These people have no heart. They have no soul. So arguing with them and trying to make them see your humanity is pointless. That's why I don't like the whole Black Lives Matter nonsense. It's like a plea to white people to, you know, see black people's humanity. I'm not pleading with a white man to see my humanity. I'm not going to plead with someone who has no humanity to see my humanity. You know, a beast doesn't understand that. All right? So why should I waste my time trying to get them to see my humanity? Stay out of my way, don't hurt my family, and we won't have any problems. That's the basic way you have to see it is, you know, I need to protect myself, and if you try to threaten me and try to take away my humanity, then it's on and popping. That's the way you need to see it. All right? So, you know, to my people out there, I know it's frustrating. I know these people get on your nerves. I know they're a bunch of assholes, and the way they lie, just blatantly lie about something you're seeing. I know it's frustrating and it's extremely ignorant, but you getting all twisted up and angry and upset and arguing back and forth with them about what's on the tape is pointless. They know what's on the tape. They know what happened to that woman was wrong. They know it was murder, but to them, they if they can't celebrate it, they'll do their best to justify it in their own head because the police are their buddies. They're their protectors. That's how they see the police, as someone there to do as they say. That's why they act the way they do when they get pulled over. Like they just can't believe that the police that they pay to kill black people and to keep black people in line are actually turning on them. That's why they act so indignant and just so flabbergasted when the police turn on them, right? So once again, don't argue with them. Don't waste your time. And like I said, you don't even worry about the bootlicks. I mean, they're a coon is going to do what a coon's going to do, right? You can't waste your time with those folks and worry about what they do because that's their whole point is to buck dance and grovel for white massa. All right, so you folks let me know how you feel about this in the comments section, and I'd love to hear your opinions on this as well. Anyway, Mad Black, and I will be back on my foot on a devil's back.